Hey friends, Jennifer here with Marrero Family Fun. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel today. Today we have something a little different going on. We are starting to get things rolling here. I see things going in forward movement, so it makes me kind of excited. So let me show you what I am talking about. We've got the flooring, well, it's not, the flooring's already there, but this is basically we're just using tar paper. He has the hole in the floor for the drain for the tub, and he's already starting on the plumbing for the shower. So he decided that he needs a bigger hole, not a small hole. So basically the hole that he's making here is so that the drain PVC pipe or whatever you want to call it is going to fit snugly in that spot right there. And he put some elbow couplings. I think those are called elbow couplings, right?
Oh, some of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a couple.
Whole bunch of little piping things there that I had to go search for this morning. Okay. So now as you can see, the hole goes through. He's gonna have to go underneath the house. So the spout to the tub is here. And then, you know, that little thing that lets the drain come up and down goes there. Got all of this. This is Peck's Plumbing. If you guys are wondering if you have not done plumbing before, don't worry, I haven't either, but this guy has, so it helps when you have someone who kind of knows what he's doing. He did have to make a phone call just to get some measurement questions answered, but sometimes you can just call a friend, right?
That's right.
That's right. And we found out, you know, because we were wondering, well, how high up are you supposed to put the shower head once the drywall's up and stuff like that? So if you are wondering, the shower head goes up anywhere between 72 to 80 inches. And we are going to be doing panels here. I'm not going to do tile in the kids' bathroom just because we're trying to get it done quicker. Now in the master bathroom, we're going to do a shower, and we'll probably do tile on the wall in the shower over there. Possibly, I might still do a panel over there. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't figured that out yet. But I'm not really worried about that yet because, like I said, I think in my last video, is we want to get the windows replaced first before we do that bathroom. I don't want any moisture coming in and ruining all the hard work that we're doing. That's why this bathroom, we're gonna go ahead and get it done because there's no window in here and it's not a big deal. And the moisture that's coming in from the other window is not going to affect anything over here on this side. So, hopefully we get, I don't think we'll get some drywall up. I think we'll start the drywall probably tomorrow. He also had to do the electrical on this side because, as I don't know if you guys knew or not, but there was no vanity light here, just this light up here. And we wanted a vanity light only because it gives it a nicer appearance to have a vanity light. So he had to do some wiring here, and that's what that wire is up there. So the vanity light's gonna go up once the drywall's up as well. He had to change out they're not changed yet, but he's going to be changing out those spigot, the on-off valves right there. So this hole over here in the wall is actually, it was a cover-up hole because over here, I can't, there's too much stuff in the way, but this is a pantry closet. And in the pantry closet, down towards the bottom, there was some gray electrical tape because they were patching up something on the wall from a rodent that was getting in. So I guess they thought that just patching it would have been good enough instead of actually repairing the wall. But either way, there was that, and then also there's another hole in the wall right here which I am assuming is from another rodent. I can only assume that. I don't know for sure. We need to also patch this hole in the wall as well as the one in our pantry. But ever since we've had all of the flooring in, we have not had any issues with any little critters. That's a good thing. And we have plenty of rat pellet poison that's going to be spread very soon, probably today actually. But I want to show you something that I've been working on personally today. Now, even though we're not keeping these kitchen cabinets, I don't want to put any of my dishes or anything like that in here because it's just kind of nasty. So I've taken down all of, except for this, I'll show you this is the before, and this is the after. So I had some of this contact paper that I actually purchased from the Dollar Tree. So it was very inexpensive. I've had it for a long time now, and it's actually coming into good use. So I just took off the old stuff and put down the contact paper here. You can see it's kind of popped up right there. I need to get something to push that down. But it's holding up pretty well. It's sticking pretty good considering that it was not the best surface to stick it on. But yeah, I'm not doing a perfect job on the top because I don't plan on using the top shelves. I can't even reach them. So these two here, and this one over here are the only shelves that I will be doing the contact paper with. I don't plan on using anything on this side except for the stove, of course, but I'm not going to be using any of the cabinets over here at all. I don't feel like wasting the time of doing anything with them. We're not going to be keeping any of the cabinets. I'm not going to be doing anything with the cabinets down here as well. So I'm just going to fit as much stuff as I can in these cabinets and just kind of be done with it. And then as far as drawers, I might use this drawer. Not sure. Believe it or not, the dishwasher doesn't look that bad. It does not smell when you open it. I think that's just from, actually I was messing around with this stuff up here. It's like, I'm trying to show you. It's like kind of deteriorated here and it was falling into the dishwasher. So it's just a little bit of like particle wood. This actually comes off. I dripped something there, so I've got to clean that up. The stove, actually, I have some stuff in here that needs to come out. But the stove looks very clean, in very good condition. So I'm not concerned about the stove. And I'm debating, I might use this drawer just for my cooking utensils. But this one too. Alright, so I might use these two. Yeah, I might use these two just to cook, like have pots and pans and stuff down here to make it a little bit easier. Just until we get the kitchen. It's going to probably take about another, I'm going to say 2 months. About 2 months, a month to 2 months to get my kitchen done. And as sad as that makes me, it might get done sooner. I don't know. I just don't want to rush him. I'd rather him do the kitchen with his back not hurting and, you know, not feeling so pressured. But I want him to do it quickly. I just don't want him going crazy trying to get everything done and then it not being done properly because he's exhausted. So our biggest concerns really is getting the bathroom done, the 3 bedrooms. We need to get the flooring in. We need to paint. Well, I need to paint them first. But before all that, I need the windows. Again, I don't want to be painting walls and then have the windows and the trim needing to get done, and then walls getting scuffed from something getting moved around and stuff like that. But I definitely want to paint the walls before the flooring is done. So we're waiting to hear back on one estimate on the windows to see how much that's going to cost. If anything, we might just order the windows from the guy and then my husband will put them in. But then that's going to take a really long time. So depending on the quote we get, we may just let the guy install the windows, only because so far we've gotten lucky. The electric wasn't as severe as we thought it was. The plumbing wasn't as costly as it could have been. We're able to save a little bit of money by keeping one of the bathtubs. So that saved us a good almost $400 on that. So if we can save money on some of the stuff that we were expecting to spend, then we could possibly afford to let an installer do the windows. One, it'll get done a lot quicker. It'll get done more professionally. Not saying that my husband's not professional, but he's only done new construction window installments. He has not really done so much of ripping out existing windows and putting in new ones. He has done it before, but it's not something that he did as regular as the new construction. So of course we don't want him messing anything up and then, you know, causing issues or anything like that. So he has a lot of stuff on his plate. So like I said, if we can cut a corner with that, that would be great. He still has to figure out, once all this stuff is done in here, he's going to have to go outside and do French drains, put moisture barrier underneath the crawl space or in the crawl space and stuff like that. So I think having the windows installed would be a great idea, unless it's going to cost a fortune, because as you guys know, windows are very expensive. Having them installed is extremely expensive. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he does half and the other guy does half. I don't know. Whatever the case is, we'll figure it out. And of course, once we get to the kitchen, he's going to have to finish off this area here, get rid of the door so we can, you know, and then he's going to have to run more wiring through the wall, because of course I want the stove over in this area. The refrigerator is going to go over on this wall too, I believe. So yeah, I think the refrigerator is going to end up like towards the end of the wall, and then the stove kind of like in the middle-ish here, like probably where the door is. And yeah, so he has a lot of work with that. And then of course putting up the cabinets and all that other stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot for one person to do everything. But think about how he's going to feel in the end when he can say, hey, I built my own house. That's a very rewarding feeling, and I wish I can say I've helped. But as far as this stuff, I don't do this. I do painting. I do better with like the more tedious things, where he does better with the bigger projects, where he's constantly moving around, and I can handle staying in one spot for a long time. So when it comes to, you know, cutting wood or being precise about something, that's me, where he's more, like I said, hands-on, doing the big stuff. So when the flooring starts getting done and the walls start getting painted, that will be me and my job. But anyways, just wanted to share this stuff with you guys today. If we get any, I don't think we're going to be getting much done, much more completed in the bathroom today, because the drywall is not going to be done until tomorrow. So I will probably go ahead and continue this video on tomorrow's video.